Hey guys, Marstinkin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are jumping back into the collection of epic battles stage 2 so that we can see the final revenge of Bardock. So physical Bardock EZA obviously has this last part of his passive where he gets 12 ki, attack 100% once only, and performs a guaranteed crit when there is an enemy whose name includes Frieza. So there's obviously not a lot of events in the game at the moment where we can take advantage of that. I think now that we've seen that they decided to go ahead and do a legendary Vegeta event, hopefully it won't be too long before we actually see a legendary Frieza event as well. But until then, we're going to jump into this event. We're using a Goku family team. I brought the AGL Bardock along as well, because I've been seeing a lot of AGL Bardock slander on the timeline recently, and I really don't appreciate it. Obviously, he is getting to be a little bit outdated now, but I still think he's a solid unit. He was designed for long form events because he has the infinite defense stacking, and I think he's perfectly fine when you use him in those kind of events, and then you save up his transformation for the last few turns, because obviously he gets a few turns where he has a built-in chance to crit and dodge, so you just save up the transformation for those last few turns, and he has really, really good defense. So he's not the best unit in the world for short-term events, for sure, but people seem to be acting nowadays like he's complete trash, which I think is definitely unfair. So we will see how he does in this event. So obviously, no hassle whatsoever to take out this man. In fact, let's do the two-person fight here, because then we can take advantage of the fact that Bardock gets an extra 70% defense here at the start of the turn, because unfortunately we can't link him up with the AGL Bardock, so we can go ahead and do this. We get Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, and Legendary Power, so that's not too bad. And then let's go ahead and go for the... Yeah, let's get the 18 key super like this so we can seal up. Actually, can we even seal these guys? Oh, we can seal Zarbon, but we can't stun him. But we can't seal Dodoria, but we can stun him. I've never noticed that before. Well, Goku can stun, so I guess let's get him to attack Dodoria. And then we'll get the Bardock at the end here to attack Zarbon as well, why not? So we've only typed... Well, of course we take a super straight away in slot 1, but 6,000 damage, I mean, I'll take that. Double-digit damage even from type neutral, and then 5 million attack stat. Obviously not the craziest, but he's only got 3 links active. A little bit of support from that in Super Battle Road Goku, and then we seal up Zarbon here. At least we actually sealed up Zarbon, and it wasn't him that super attacked us in slot 1, because that always seems to be the way this goes, where you target an enemy for sealing, and then they're the one that attacks you right at the beginning of the turn. But yeah, I don't think we got the stun on Dodoria. Bardock gets the crit and finishes off Zarbon. So we're in a good position here now to... I guess we can just, yeah, let GT Goku go ahead and finish him off here. Have some rainbows for you. And I might as well just grab this STR orb for our boy High School Gohan at the end here. Just top up our HP a little bit. 8 million attack stat from the Rainbow level 10 links. Physical GT Goku, that's pretty good. 8.5 million damage without a crit. I'd say that's pretty good. And then we can move on to the Ginyu Force. Now the Ginyu Force are physical, so actually this presents us with a good opportunity here that we can go ahead and put the Bardock and Gine in slot 1. They do get a defensive buff on super, but they got 138k and type advantage. I mean, you can see they're only just behind the LR Bardock, so it makes sense to put them in slot 1 here. We'll go ahead and do this, and then full 24 key super for you, and then this works out exactly the same. Yeah, basically. Alright, so we'll just do this. Hopefully they don't super attack the Goku. The Goku does have at least a built-in chance to dodge. They are going to super attack the first attack of slot 1 though, because of course they are. So at least we've got type advantage though. 40k, that's fine, we could take that. And then 2.28 million. I mentioned it in the previous video where we used these guys, but I do still think they are actually pretty good. And someone said in the comments, like them and the Trunks and Mai, like on their ideal teams in a good setup, they are actually still pretty good. So obviously side banner units nowadays are getting pretty crazy and definitely, you know, far outpace them. But it's nice to see that side banner units from well over a year ago are still pretty decent, because they came out on the 5th anniversary banners. So And look at that. Goku getting the crit and he gets the dodge as well. Let's go. So we can go ahead and... I want to keep Bardock on rotation because we're going to super attack. We're going to transform with him early. So I think we can probably get away with GT Goku still finishing him off here. And then we'll just grab the Rainbow Orb for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. The fact that the LR Super Saiyan 4s get 4 ki from picking up 1 type orb for them is still pretty good. Obviously, they're pretty outclassed by the EZAs now, but they still have their uses. Goku obviously has the best Goku family leader skill. We're using a friend GT Goku because it's very difficult to find Super Saiyan 4 Goku friends. But they work together pretty well. But obviously GT Goku only has a 150 leader skill, which is still, you know, more than good enough for this event. We got 540k defense, so we're still looking pretty good here. And now, yeah, we're going to have Bardock's full passive. So as you can see, we're on 24 ki straight away because he's got the extra 12 ki. And then let's keep the same type orbs for the actual units that need the ki, and we can get a bit of healing. So his defense at the start of turn is 144k. Not too bad. Hopefully we don't get supered in slot 1. And then, of course, this jumps up to being closer to 200k after the 18 ki super. But we at least got a little bit of support from High School Gohan. So this is the... of course. Why am I surprised? 200k, okay. But 8.7 million. I mean, that's pretty good considering the rotation that we've got here. So, and of course we're going to get a guaranteed crit, so 7 million damage. Then we get an additional normal attack, which of course is a guaranteed crit as well. This would have been the perfect turn for that additional to have been the 12 ki super. But Bardock and Gine are going to come in and finish him off here. So, I mean, there you go. Nice big attack stat from Bardock. That was kind of pretty much the whole point of the video was just to bring him into this event and actually get to see that passive go off. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think we could actually probably just go ahead and transform Bardock straight away. I mean, he's got okay defense, and then of course he picks up all those extra abilities. So you know what? Let's just do it. I'm biased for being a Bardock fan, I know, but like I never get tired of watching his transformation active skill. I think it's awesome. So, alright, so grab these and then get all of these for you. We got the support from the Super Battle Road Goku here. We are going to get the Dokkan attack fairly soon as well. So I think we could probably... Let's go ahead and use a Whis here. Keep us pretty much protected for the 2 turns. We can pick up a bunch of same type orbs to get some extra healing. So we should be all good here. So yeah, Bardock getting that dodge from the first few turns. And then 3.47 on his attack. Obviously not the craziest, but the GT Goku's not his best link partner. I think the Bardock units, this guy and even the LR is going to get a bigger boost. These guys are going to see a big resurgence once the physical Super Saiyan Bardock gets his EZA. If he becomes really, really good, then that rotation of these two together, because they have basically the same link set, and then the physical one is also a support unit. So that rotation is actually going to be pretty crazy once the physical one gets his EZA. And I'm really looking forward to that, because they both, the physical and the tech Super Saiyan Bardock and the STR Super Saiyan 2 Bardock, they awaken from Dokkan Fest medals of the the Marseillan. And obviously he has his EZA now. So in theory, the way that they've been doing the EZAs for like the sub units is those Bardocks should get an EZA, but using the Marseillan EZA medals, which is annoying because it means you have to go back and do it a bunch of times. I would much prefer it if they did a new like Super Saiyan Bardock EZA event where it gave you the medals for like all 3 of them at the same time by doing the 30 stages, and then they could have you fight like the tech one for the first 10 stages, the physical one for the next 10 stages, and then the Super Saiyan 2 one for the last 10 stages. I really hope that they would do something like that, but that would make it a lot easier. Because replaying the old EZAs is annoying because you have to spend stamina, and then if there's 3 units that you have to do it for as well, like you've got to do it so many times. So that's pretty crazy. We probably should put Goku in slot 1, shouldn't we? Because type advantage, we're going to get the Dokkan attack here. So we should really get it where we have type advantage. And then we've got Bardock and High School Gohan to bring up the rear here. Goku could, well, actually I don't want to say he'll one-shot. Like, again, Bardock and him are not the best link partners. We got a little bit of support. We picked up, what was it, like 8 orbs? So fairly reasonable. So we should do quite a lot of damage here. As long as we can hit these nodes. There we go. Get the full damage bonus. So was that 7.3 million attack stat? That's pretty good. With the full Dokkan attack damage bonus for getting all the nodes, this should be a pretty significant amount of damage here from the GT Goku. Not sure if we'll be able to one-shot, but because this Frieza does have a lot of health. Yeah, okay, well, he doesn't have more than 11.5 million health, so there you go. 11.5 million, no crit. That's pretty good. Alright, so final form Frieza. He's STR, so... Alright, yeah, we definitely don't want you in the first slot then, just in case. Let's do this. There's not really a good way to get like a bunch of int orbs for the Super Battle Road Goku here, which is unfortunate. I will, actually, I'm going to go ahead and pop the other release here, why not? I got a lot of them, so why not? I feel like if Bardock and Ginyu maybe were to take a super in slot 1 here, they could probably take a significant amount of damage. They're still tanking normal attacks with double digits, but that's with a Whis active now, so... And I mean, a 3 million attack stat from them, give or take, is not too bad. But as you can see, like obviously this Frieza has a ton of HP. Additional super is good for them because they raise attack and defense, so we break the 3 mil attack stat mark. And then their defense would actually be very, very good now. So, of course, the turn where I take the initiative to use a defensive item just in case, we don't get a super attack in the first slot. But that's always the way it goes, I guess. And then Bardock. The way his passive is worded, I'm not sure if the... Because I think the 100% attack at the 12 key is once only. But the guaranteed crit against Frieza, I think, is permanent. But I mean, it's hard to say because obviously mine is Rainbow. He does have a significant amount of crit and he just got a crit, but there's no way to know why, whether that is actually because it was from the hidden potential system or because it is 100% guaranteed to crit against Frieza. The way I read it, it seems like that because it says once only and then it says and guaranteed crit against Frieza. So I'm actually not too sure, but we'll save the active skill for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and maybe use it in the last phase and see if our AGL Bardock can finish him off here. His super attack animation is still really cool as well. We get the crit, doesn't finish him off, but then here he comes with the additional super. I think he guaranteed crits against Frieza as well, actually, because I think he crits against Wicked Bloodline characters, so... Yep, see you later, Frieza, and we can go into the final stage here. So, final stage, he is AGL, so... Oh, and of course, why do I always forget this? He locks your units in place, so... Let's see, so we'll do this, and then... See, I don't need to heal now, but I'm actually going to use a Princess Snake, because I feel like if he super attacks Bardock and Ginyu in the middle, that would be really, really bad, and I don't want to start this all over again, so... But yeah, we'll see if Bardock does get a crit. I mean, if he ever fails to crit in this part, then we know that it's not guaranteed all the time. But if he does crit every time, then I guess technically there's no way to actually tell. But we shall see. Now, alright, didn't super attack Gohan, which is a shame because Gohan actually has damage reduction. So with another damage reduction item stacked on top, it means he would tank insanely well. Okay, well, here's the super. So this is why we use the item here. So, how much is this going to do? Probably still a decent amount. Yeah, 239k, okay. But then, yeah, decent attack stat here from Bardock. Is he going to crit? Yeah. I feel like it is 100% crit against Frieza. That's the way it reads to me, but, I mean, I could be wrong. And this Goku gets locked in the first slot because, of course, he does. They only have the Saiyan lineage. They have the Saiyan lineage, okay. So, let's start off by getting these for you. Oh yeah, we'll do this again. I've got to save the other Princess Snake because we have so many STR units, so if the next rotation is looking kind of bad. Oof. Wow, it's a good thing Goku got a lot of dodges there. Wow, 75k from those normal attacks from Frieza. That's pretty crazy. So, in fact, to be fair, without an item active, I don't think really the Goku or the Bardock can tank a super here. So, Goku getting an additional super, is this going to be enough to finish him off? Maybe if we get a crit. Ooh, not quite. No super. Hey, there we go. So our boy Bardock can come in at the end here. There you go. We actually got the Revenge of Bardock finish. Super Saiyan Bardock here, finishing off Frieza. And we are all done with this stage. So there you go. I mean, it was fun to see a big attack stat from Bardock for that one turn where we had the Frieza enemy. We get the once only activation of his passive. The problem is, of course, that like even if they do say a legendary Frieza event, it means you're going to get that part of his passive go off in the first turn. So where that's going to be the most useful, and obviously global players, we're still waiting for that to come to the game, is when we get the Team Bardock stage of Super Battle Road, because the final fight is against just Frieza on his own. So obviously in that fight, not only is the LR Bardock going to get a massive attack boost and a guaranteed crit, but he seals on his 12 key super, so that sets you up nicely for the rest of that fight against Frieza, because obviously you can seal in Super Battle Road. So, but even so, I think it's pretty good. It was a fun little run to do. Let me know what you think of Bardock and his EZA down below. Let me know what you think of AGL Bardock. If you really do hate him, try and keep the slander to a minimum. I'm talking to you, Vector, but yeah, we'll see how it goes down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.